12th, 2016 text into the application
And the plans.
and the plans that go with that, the visuals. Second. All those in favor? Okay, please call the roll.
Okay, Onwuekwe.
I'm gonna preface my vote by saying that based on the study by the traffic and also the amount of reservation that have been presented, I think, and also the difficulty of actually marketing this site for commercial purposes, my vote is yes.
Marty Anderson.
I'm voting no, but.
Can you guys please be quiet, and I would like to give you a friendly warning that you can't act like this at city council. You will be thrown out. You must remain quiet during the entire meeting. Just as a friendly reminder, guys, we have another application, plan to consider after this, so thank you.
You also will not help your case at all with city council. You really won't help your case here either, so just be professional, be businesslike. You've been actually been eloquent in your comments so far, so keep it that way.
Just for the record, so the community knows, it's not because of the impressive neighborhood opposition, and I do mean it is impressive, there's no doubt about it. It's because I don't think you can justify deviation from an area plan with no area commission in place, with opposition that there is, with the rationale given for this staff approval. And I care more about the integrity of the Trayview Roberts plan with no area commission. I do think the neighborhood and the constituents do need to consider that some of the things that would trouble me if I lived there and would trouble you about construction and things are gonna happen, are going to face you with construction of, say, an appropriate office building or office institution. So I think everybody needs to think about that when you continue to work with these folks, because I'm impressed with the concessions and the changes that the applicant has made. And I get the impression that it's the 3-story that is the most objectionable. Nobody likes to see green space like this in trees lost. So it's a real dilemma, but my vote is really related to lack of rationale for deviating from the area plan.
John Ingerson.
Ditto Marty and the comments regarding both the community activity and your heartfelt wonder at what's going on. Something will go on. It will be developed. I find that the office use plan has less traffic impact than the apartment density, and I realize that the applicant has gone to extraordinary lengths to preserve trees, to change his footprint, but the numbers still have to crunch for development projects. I appreciate the fact that there isn't an area plan, that there needs to be the kind of community input that you're making now. And this is a tough one. I'm gonna say no, but it's 48-52.
Well said.
And Chair Fitzpatrick.
Okay, I share all the comments I've heard from all my comrades up here. The applicant has gone to great lengths to knock this down to 58% of its original density. I think you would not see anywhere near this amount of green space if this was all 2-story. You'd see at least one extra building, if not 2, taking up space that is now dedicated to green and trees to get the same density. There's a lot of good things, there's a lot of things I like about this, but this site is surrounded by fairly minimal intensity residential housing, east, west, and south. And even though the 3-story buildings are along the street, and that's the reason I asked the distance from the curb to the building wall, it still has an impact on everyone that drives that street. It still, in my opinion, is a bit of an intrusion. So, we submit a fact sheet to city council with our comments that describes why we vote the way we vote. I've got a lot of pluses on mine, and that's to the benefit of the applicant and the work that his designers and engineers and lawyer came up with. But in balance, as John said, the applause meter can go from 0 to 100, and it's wavering in my case at 48 or 49. It's just not enough to counterbalance the effect that this is too intense of an intrusion into the current equilibrium for me to feel comfortable with. So I have to vote no, even though I like a lot of it, I have to vote no. Thank you.
Thank you.